Hello and welcome to my first video on trading my way to 1k. This is going to be a really simple video, obviously self-explanatory what it is. I've been trading for about over a year now, and past maybe 4 to 5 months seeing very consistent profits. So I want to put money where my mouth is, put all my trades on the screen and let everyone see how raw and real trading is. I want to come away from this stigmatism that all these traders earn crazy money. Because obviously through Instagram, you'll see so many people with their Louis Vuitton belt, or the Louis Vuitton shopping, everything like that. Which is not true. These are Instagram cowboys, and if you're here because of them, find someone else to trade from. Because they're just there to take your money, take your sign-ups, and they don't care. I'm not claiming to be a top trader, a pro trader, anything like that. Trading's not my job. If I can point you in the direction of anyone to learn how to trade, and it's where I learn. He's called Torre Cortana. I'll put all his Instagram and stuff down in the description. Currently giving all his content away for free after a business deal went sour, so you can go check him out there. It's where I learned. It's a very good time if you're here because you've seen someone on Instagram and you start looking to get into it. If you just lost your job or whatever because of the coronavirus and you got money saved up in the bank and you're thinking, oh wow, these guys are earning thousands of pounds, click the button, I'm going to do that. Close your laptop, delete everything you've got to do with trading, and come back with a fresh mindset, because it's not going to happen. You're going to lose all your money, and that is just the reality of it. And I will come away from these cowboys because they're very, they are very toxic to the industry. The whole purpose of this is to give you a raw and realistic outlook of what trading is like. As I was sort of saying before I got off track, it's quite a good time to get into trading now on unfortunate circumstances. I mean, due to coronavirus, as you'll all be aware watching this video, the markets have reacted extremely badly to what's been going on, which is obvious that was going to happen. And there's some really volatile swings at the moment, and you can capitalise off them to start making yourself some money. I don't trade with big lot sizes whatsoever because I always keep my risk to reward low, because you don't want to blow your account. And still with a very small account size, I took £200 to £354, I think, in a few days. And that's where I've started. I'll post a little picture somewhere of where I got to. But yeah, I started with £200 and I got to 354, and I'll do a picture of my trades of what I took and where. It could have been more, but I wanted to make sure my stops were secured in profit, so I wasn't losing any money that I didn't have to lose. So we'll go ahead and we'll jump right into the video. So this is my trading view. Like I said, I want to put on money where my mouth is, come out, show all my trades. You can give me a follow or go look at my trading view account, see where it's going and what I'm up to. As you'll see, from what you can see here in the layouts, are totally different to what it is on here, but I'm not going to go into that because, what you should, when you pull a trading view, it should look like this. And obviously I trade totally different. And I'm not going to go into that. I might go into it at a later date when it is successful or not, but for now I'm not. So for trading, from probably what you've seen, if you knew all these multiple screens, all these stocks flashing light, and all these trades, these big traders trading like not hundreds of pairs, but 5 to 10 pairs a day, every day for the week. Total bullshit. You don't need to do that. Some of the top traders in the world trade once a week, once every 2 weeks, because they're able to find them perfect trades that earn them maximum profits with minimum loss. And these people that you see on Instagram, they're claiming to be the big boys. They're not. The big boys work for the institution and banks, which is what we all try to trade like, because they are the ones who move the market. So, my 3 trades for the week, it's all I'm looking at. If one takes profit really fast, then I will look at another pair to trade, because that's just the obvious thing to do. if there's entries in the market, I don't want to overtrade, but if there's very good entries in the market, then I'll enter them, just like we've got here. So I'm not looking at trading this pair, but if one whale of pair was to hit quickly, then I could get into this. Is my analysis still on here? Yes, it is. So the Great British Pound against the yen looks like a very tasty trade, to be fair. So, but anyway, not going into that, we're getting off topic there, we'll come back. So yeah, I've got 3 trades lined up this week. I've got US dollar against Japanese yen, I've got Dow Jones, US 30, and the US dollar versus Mexican peso. Now this one is seen as an exotic pair, so it's not traded that often, but this looks like a really good setup, so I am going to put a short order in on it. If we jump into here, I'll quickly go over my basic reasonings for these. And like I said, I'm not going to sit there and analyse for you guys, because if you knew, it won't make any sense, and there'll be absolutely no point. The best thing you can go and do is learn analysis, come back, or if you're ready to jump right in, and you know you can afford a bit of risk, the best person I could suggest to follow is a group on Telegram called FX Mind Builders. Very consistent trades, profits, you know, again really consistent, and they're free. So you can also look at their membership program, which isn't that expensive either. I'm not affiliate for these guys, so you know, do what you like. I'm just saying, if you're ready to jump in, they're a good person to start with. Right, so yeah, here we are. So US dollar against Japanese yen. So this is what it's looking like to me. To me, it's looking like a clear short, simply because of many reasons. I have a double top forming here, which is a sell signal. We have 2 trend lines within our trading channel, which, when we zoom in, have become a resistance area, and we've actually broken below these trend lines and closed below. So again, that's a sell signal to me. We were very impulsive on Friday, so sort of in a steady rise here. And if you look at a week, I won't go into it, but the weekly candlestick is ridiculously big. But we sort of like, we're nice and consistent, and then we see a big spike. So that's the reason that I've drawn this sort of triangle here, because I believe that this is going to fall, to be honest, round about this area. So these are I call this my top, my middle, my bottom. I like to keep trading simple and raw. Again, I don't have flashy numbers, flash indicators. Simple and raw is probably the best way to trade. I make sure I've got a lot of confluence as well that aid me into making my decisions. So for this one, I've got my double top, my counter trend line, my Fibonacci levels line up perfectly with my bottom zone, and coincidentally it lines up perfectly with my bottom channel here as well. So that's a sell signal for me. US 30, this is very volatile at the moment due to the coronavirus situation, but again, I see a not sure, but a very good long opportunity here. And because of the volatility, we've got very tight stops just below my bottom floor here. So again, top, middle, bottom, go away. Trading channel, and we're getting a formation pattern here. So we've got a shoulder, head, shoulder. And what leads me to think that this rise is coming, 3 taps usually secures a solid floor or a support or resistance zone. In this case, it's a support zone. We've had 1 tap, 2 tap. We never actually got this 3rd tap, but this is the 3rd tap, so it's sort of confirming. Again, up here, we've had 1, 2, we broke above, came back down below, and coming up to retest for that 3rd tap. So I do believe it's going to come down further, but I believe we've got to consolidate here a bit longer just before we come down. And my confluences again, I've got my Fibonacci levels up here. That lines up perfectly where the right shoulder is. We've got a trend line running along here. We've broken below where everything lines up. So my plotted zone, trend line, counter trend line, we're ready to come back up and retest. So I'll be able to take profit. And as you can see, I don't trade too many pairs like a lot of people do. I just look for these really good entries with minimum loss and maximum profit. So that's what you want to be looking for when you start trading. You don't want to be going to one-to-one risk-reward ratios because it's not going to be good for your account growth over time. Next pair. Actually, well, yeah, I'll show you this first. So this is what I'm looking at for dollar versus peso. Very tight trading channel. My zones are here, looking nice. Again, double top, trend line, broken below, come back up to retest and closed. This pair is extremely overbought. So that's why I'm not having my take profit zone around here, because I do believe we're going to come back down to this level. And again, more confluences, my bottom floor lines up with a 61.8 fib. If you're new, again, I don't expect you to be following this, but I just wanted to show you the basic version of how people trade instead of all these flashy lights. And if you think you're going to trade off your phone and earn lots of money off your phone, no, you want to analyze on the laptop, and then you can set your buy orders in or your sell orders in on your phone. You never analyze on the phone because you'll never be accurate. So US dollar, Mexican peso, that's my third for the day. My third for the week, sorry. If we actually come into the raw charts, this is what you'll see when you load up TradingView. Extremely overbought. I mean, look at this. If this goes away, you know, we're nowhere near support zones or resistance zones. It's on a total mad one. But we have hit a nice resistance zone around here. I do believe we are ready to come back down. But again, this just shows you what you can capitalize on in the state the market is in, if you can analyze correctly. That is pretty much it for my first video. Probably not very good, but I just wanted to go over the basics of what I'm doing. Trading my way to 1k from £200. I want to ideally do it in between 4 and 6 weeks. And I just wanted to give you a quick insight and to come away from these Instagram cowboys, because they're not the top boys. The top boys are the ones that outwork at the banks and institutions. And again, that's who we try and trade like, because they're the ones who always win. So I'm going to leave it there, and I hope I'll see you all in the next video, and I hope all the profits are good so I can carry on with my series. Thanks for watching.